Hello, friends and neighbors. Swaggin' Man Piper 1926 here. Yeah, you're in a different spot. Hopefully you're not going to get bounced around too much. Hopefully it's not going to go anywhere. We'll see. Smoking a 1951, I think, white K Woody. And in it is a little bit of what I call God's English, because God is the one who knows what it is. Because I apparently put it in a jar and did not mark it. So fun times. A little more on to my wonderful day. Of course, my day actually wasn't bad. Toward the end of it, it was a little aggravating. I just left my brother. I was trying to give him a hand with his mom's scooter. It's one of them that folds up, kind of like a suitcase. And they had broke the key off of it, and the key switch was moving. So I was like, hey, that's no big deal, just open it up, and you know, there's a nut behind the key switch, and just tighten that up, and I should have a key to fit it. Well, I did not have a key to fit it, because it didn't occur to me that it's a different key for that one, because most of them are just interchangeable. Said, I'm not sure if I've got the kind of key. I could, you know, I've got a good key switch. I can just switch it out of an old dash, and that's what we ended up doing. But I had a key to fit that, which was a little bit frustrating. So how is everybody? Doing well, I hope. Wish me luck. Tomorrow, probably about the time you all are looking at this, I will be, providing the weather holds, at a picnic with Russell and his classmates. At the park. Should be fun. So, we've gained another animal. And it's a lot smaller than our typical animal sizes that we seem to accumulate. We now have a hamster with a story. So it's a teddy bear hamster, so it's kind of a bigger, fluffy hamster. Respectively well tempered, because I have handled it. I was expecting to get bit on a couple times, and I haven't. So far, so good. But, so this hamster came from the second grade class. I believe. Because it is, and Kayla telling me this story, it is a Houdini hamster. And meaning that he'll break out and get loose out of a locked cage and all this other stuff. Of course, I don't know what kind of cage that it had previously, but so far so good on our little cage. But it had gotten out, and I guess it had been about a day's time. Couldn't find it, never found her, that evening. So the second grade teacher went to the pet store, got another hamster of same look, kind of color, because it is a distinct color. It's kind of a best that I can describe. It's kind of the color of the powdered cheese packet out of like the box macaroni and cheese, in which my son named it Cheese Puff, by the way. So Cheese Puff had disappeared. Second grade teacher went and got a new hamster, roughly same color, size, so on and so forth. And then the next morning, Cheese Puff was found in the principal's top desk, top drawer of the desk. Yeah. Using the old flat black lighter. So, instead of having two hamsters in second grade, now there's just one. We are blessed with a Houdini hamster. This seems respectably chill, respectably okay. Yeah, so far so good. Kayla's gearing up for Africa, which she'll be leaving on the 6th of June, I believe. I think that's the date she settled on. And she's going to a new area. They're having a conference in another little village. So, if any of you all are the praying kind, we would appreciate some prayers for that. Safe travels, good event, particularly since I believe she is the only the word is Mzungu, and the translation, I believe, is just a white person. She is the only one going to that. The lady that she normally goes with was not able to make it. The people who she is familiar with, the locals, asked her, and she, of course, prayed about it and everything. So, if y'all don't care, think of particularly her for all that. Definitely out of her comfort zone, but she is learning, or somewhat trying to attempt to learn the language, which is interesting. that kind of flow into, normal life existence for me. Like the other day, the word is collie, like cauliflower, but collie. And what that means is okay. But it's more of throw your hands up. Well, no, I'm sorry. It is just flat okay. But the way she's explained it to me a lot of times is it's more of one of those that you throw your hands up and say, okay. Like, I'm done talking, okay. And my mother, saint that she is, was talking about her little brother getting her and my grandmother, which is mostly her, a riding lawnmower, used riding lawnmower, so they don't have to pay anybody to get to mow the grass. Mow the grass. And I said, well, he doesn't have to do this. I can get this for nothing. It was a used battery for it. There was stick a used battery in it. And he doesn't have to pay for it. And she said, let him pay for it. Because, apparently he's got a decent job. He drives truck. And he also lives several hours away, so, and she's, I'll say stuck, but not stuck there with my grandmother. And after a while of that, I finally threw my hands up and said collie, and started walking toward the van. And she looked at me, and puzzling, and like, what does that mean? I was like, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's not a cuss word. It's not anything inappropriate. Just collie. Fun times there. Hang on. There we go. So, with some of the other videos going on, I noticed Pat Paladin put up one talking about one of his favorite blends, London Burley. Well, just Burley. I don't think it's the London part of there, but you know what I'm talking about. I had remembered that I had a tin of that, and it's actually from 21. So hopefully this week or sometime soon, Lord's will, and I'll try and give you my quote-unquote first impressions. Lord willing. Well, hopefully you all are doing all right. I'm going to jump off here. Y'all take care, and remember,